Intel Core i9-12900K and Core i5-12600K review. Intel's Core i9-12900K and Core i5-12600K are two of the best processors that Intel has released in a long time, offering top-of-the-line performance. Indeed, Intel is once again the leader in CPU technology, and investing in new hardware to run these chips is well worth it for the wealth of features and technologies they bring. The Intel Core i9-12900K and Core i5-12600K are constructed using Intel's 12th generation Alder Lake S architecture and Intel 7 manufacturing process. While Intel 7 is the name given to this new 10nm process, it's a bit more complex. According to an Intel vice president and director in a post on Medium, Intel 7 promises an increase of 10 to 15% gain in performance with each additional watt. Hence, while using the same manufacturing process size, Intel has made significant improvements to its transistors, allowing them to compete with AMD's processors created on a technically smaller manufacturing process. For a deep dive into the specifics, see that Medium post. It's not for the faint of heart. But the real breakthrough with Intel's Core i9-12900K isn't focused on how small it can get, but rather how efficiently it can work. This revolutionary processor features Intel's big. LITTLE design, which optimizes performance in the same manner as modern mobile SoCs, making it a leader in the desktop processor market. The Intel Core i9-12900K has a total of 16 cores, 8 performance cores, and 8 efficiency cores distributed equally. Using Intel Thread Director, the CPU will automatically route heavily threaded workloads such as PC games, Blender, Adobe Premiere video editing, and other heavy tasks to the traditional performance cores, offering 2 threads per core without any user tuning. Intel Thread Director will take charge of assigning background tasks to the efficiency cores, while performance cores serve as the main processor for any demanding work. This strategy will allow you to use programs like your browser and Spotify simultaneously alongside your performance-heavy tasks without losing speed. Although apprehensive that the new and complex CPU structure may have brought bugs with it, especially in conjunction with Windows 11, we have had a pleasant surprise as the transitions have gone smoothly. Issues with game compatibility at Alder Lake's launch have been resolved, giving you no reason to hesitate from maximizing your PC's performance with these processors. Intel's new design enables the 12900K to be beefed up with 16 cores, as well as maintain a spectacular maximum turbo speed of 5.2 GHz straight out of the package. As it is part of their K series, you can take it further if you please. Even with 10 cores, 6 P cores and 4 E cores, the Core i5-12600K has an impressive boost speed topping 4.9 GHz. It is important to note that even with an AIO liquid cooler of 360mm, the Intel Core i9-12900K CPU can still reach up to 86 degrees Celsius, while the Core i5-12600K reaches 65 degrees Celsius under the same conditions. Therefore, you should be aware that these processors might get hot if you choose to overclock them. If you're wanting to get the Core i9, it's best if you purchase a more powerful CPU cooler, such as a liquid cooler that is at least 120mm. As an example of what can happen with inadequate cooling, take a look at a review of the Alienware or R13. In spite of the raised temperatures, Intel managed to considerably amend performance compared to the Core i9-11900K while restraining energy intake near the same level. During our examinations, the Core i9-12900K fruited at 252 watts of power versus the 1190K's 266 watts. And that is with 70% massive improvements in Blender. Not bad for a gen-on-gen upgrade. Be aware, however, that since there is a fresh socket, you may have to acquire a new CPU cooler, or at minimum contact your CPU cooler maker to attain a fresh mounting bracket. For our CPU cooler, all we needed were unusual screws in order to fit the thin chip. However, due to the processor's added length, it is feasible that your CPU cooler may not synchronize. So, ascertain additionally that your cooler is compatible before assembling your equipment fully. Intel's 12th generation platform is already impressive due to the transition to the new chip layout, but the company raised the bar even higher by introducing a variety of cutting-edge technologies. DDR5 memory stands out as one of the most impressive. With Intel being the first to roll out DDR5 memory on a mainstream computing platform, now might not be the best time to upgrade your memory. Z690 motherboards are compatible with either DDR5 or DDR4 memory and can't support both types. Though more expensive at present, getting DDR5 is likely a more future-proof option that will last through multiple PC upgrades. i5 is supported by the Alder Lake processor, and though it may seem pointless for now, as i4 devices are only just becoming popular. And we won't see SSDs or graphics cards that use it for a while yet, it offers real potential for your system to be future-proof to a certain degree at least.